Hey ladies, it's Saturday night, and you know what that means. You want to get away. Single Moms Lifestyle presents the Saturday Night Getaway.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, ladies. Hey, sisters. Welcome. Hello, everyone. You are now tuned into Single Moms to Wives Saturday Night Getaway. Of course, I'm your host, Queen G, sitting here with my beautiful co-hosts. We got Not Your Status Quo.
Hey, everybody.
Miss Simply Lorraine.
Hey, everyone. How y'all doing?
Listen, y'all, my homie in the building, Lady T.
Hey, everybody.
She's back. One time for the one time. And listen, y'all, this next guest, she is been my road dog for, we can't even count. Pretty much since I've been in Georgia. But one of my homies, my boo thing, Miss Chelie Ellison, welcome.
How you ladies doing? Hi.
Hello, girl, the hair. It's the hair for me.
Yes.
Me too.
It is the hair for me. I'm here for it. So
my daughter says they have to stay young, so she does my hair.
Listen, y'all, this is probably one of the shows that is most dear to me. Season 3, show 11. We are talking to the ladies tonight about when the nest is empty, what next? But first, I want to let everyone know, thank you. We appreciate our numbers are literally skyrocketing, right? Not your status quo.
You know, I like numbers.
You a numbers girl. We thank y'all so much for tuning in, for supporting the show. If you're just now for the first time tuning in, Single Moms to Wives Saturday Night Getaway has been on air since I want to say 2016, 2015. 2015 actually. So thank you. Welcome. We hope you'll meet us here every Saturday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. We want to give everyone in April a happy birthday shout out. Happy birthday.
Yes.
And it is not too soon to finally tell my cousin, Egeline, happy birthday.
Yes, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, EJ.
Who y'all got in April that has a birthday, ladies?
Yesterday, the day before yesterday was my husband's birthday. And my daughter's birthday was on April 2nd. And my sister's birthday is April 17th. And we just came back from New Orleans for her 50th birthday.
Oh, wow.
Happy birthday, everybody.
Birthday. Ooh, this is a busy month for your family.
Girl. And my pockets.
And her pockets, right. Lady T, who you got?
My big brother, OG Triple O Chris, his birthday.
Not OG, Triple OG.
Down for the OGs out here.
And I know that's right.
Eve from Marietta City Schools. Her birthday was yesterday as well. So happy birthday, my peeps.
Hello, happy birthday. Is that it? Not your status quo. You got somebody?
Nothing I can think of. I don't want to say nothing wrong. But I will tell y'all, listen, the 2-month mark for my birthday was April 21st. So I'm celebrating.
Oh, my God.
Do that. So April 21st was the 2-month mark to my official birthday. So I did turn up just a little bit on Wednesday.
So we passed the 1/4, 1/3. Oh my God.
Yes.
I thought I celebrated early. You are here for it. It's the 2-month mark.
Okay.
Simply Lorraine, who you got?
My little brother EJ. His
Of
birthday
course.
is tomorrow, so happy birthday.
Yes, one time for the one time. Listen, guys, if y'all would like for us to give you, your family members, or anyone a happy birthday shout out, we know graduation's coming up, anniversary. Please make sure you let us know. We would love to give your special people a shout out. You can email us at singlemomslifestyleradio@gmail.com. And if you have any ideas that you would like to share about show topics or would like to be a guest, again, email us at singlemomslifestyleradio@gmail.com. And we are here for it. So, y'all ready? Listen, so tonight's topic, I gotta give all my entire panel a shout out. When I tell you the village came through for me, I've been struggling all week. I'm not ready. And I absolutely love. Listen, Lady T just picked up the phone, like, baby, you all right.
Thank you, Lady T, for doing that. Because I had it with her.
In the middle, like I was literally teaching kids, and I was like, y'all hold on, let me talk to my cousin right quick. Like, hang tight. Read silently right quick.
She was in the middle of her class. And at first, once I pulled my life together, I said, wait a minute, who is that? She was like, no, that was one of my students. You in my business? I was like, wait a minute.
His reply was, yes, ma'am. Who's on the phone?
So y'all gotta talk to me, tell me. And here's the thing. Of course, I have three others that have left home. But it's something about this last one. I'm struggling. Talk to me about it. So when the nest is empty, what next?
Well, I'm gonna say this. The most important part to having an empty nest is not feeling bad about taking time for yourself. You have been a mother since, in your case, we know since you were 15. That is over
Yes.
half of your life.
Mhm.
Now it's time for you to do what you want to do and not to be apologetic that you don't have to check in with your children.
Say it again. Because I'm like, baby.
You don't have to worry about homework. You don't gotta make snacks. You don't got.
Right.
You don't have to
No
do
more
after
juice
school
boxes.
activities. None of that.
Like you don't even have to put on clothes.
No.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Now I'm here for that.
It's so crazy. Like they'll try to check you. Like they will. If you don't answer, they're gonna post the status on Facebook. Don't be moved, sis. Just keep going. You can deal with it when you want to because they don't run you, remember. Like
right.
remind them. You
My
can
daughter calls me and says,
but you ain't got to call them back.
She says, Mama, you don't never answer your phone. I say, I do answer my phone when I need to. I do.
Period.
But see, she calls and when they want something, they butter you up for the whole Mama, what are you doing today? Well, what do you got going on? What do you want? Don't just be calling trying to be in my business. What do you
trying to be in your business? So Chelie, you have one child and she's how old?
She just turned 21.
Okay. So you've been an empty nester for how long?
This is our 3rd year. She went to Clark, Atlanta. She moved to Atlanta when she was 18.
Okay. And Lady T, how long you been an empty nester-ish?
It started in 2016. My family.
So you have how many?
Well, combined we have 6, but we only had 2 in the house at the time.
Okay.
One went off to college, and then in 2016, my daughter graduated from high school, and y'all, my sister has 7 kids, and she was so mad at me because I was like, when Santana leave this graduation, we're gonna go pack her stuff. Y'all, I was so excited.
Are you serious?
You know what, Lady
you
T? I understand. When my daughter left, I turned her room into my office, and I was painting and doing the whole 9 yards. So I understand.
Because what I'm not doing is worrying. I'm finna turn up. I told him, I was like, I'm gonna wear a shirt with lights on it, and I'm gonna just be. I don't care what else. My sister was upset. I'm like, you gonna be crying. I was happy tears, sis, because I really was not upset. I was so excited for myself.
She said for myself.
For myself, like, because
Yes.
now you're like, you've been waiting for the moment that you turned 18. You've been waiting for the moment that you graduated. So here's your moment, sis, and I'm gonna have mine.
Now here's your moment.
So we all were happy. She came back a couple of times. She here now. But like the time when it was just me and my husband, we would be like, do you want to go get food? He like, no, let's just eat a sandwich.
Right.
Yeah.
It
Works for me.
like yeah, and it was just a whole whatever works thing. Like we didn't worry about it. We were just like, well, whatever we're gonna do wearing clothes. Who does that at home? Like what? We didn't have to worry about nothing. But yeah, now she's back and she's got these little babies with her, and so it's different. Like I don't know what my life was like without these boys, but it's pretty nice. But I'm telling you, the empty nest thing, I think what is important to me though, like, was figuring out what was next and being okay with trying different things until I found my thing. Because our identity is wrapped up in these kids, and when they're going on and living their lives, of course they're going to think about us, but like it's not the same anymore. So like I painted, I tried to do some sports. I was about to play flag football.
No. I believe that.
Y'all let me tell you, my husband has built us a whole oasis in our backyard that she's not here. I mean, like 3 decks is full of flowers, full of plants. We got lights and all kind of stuff. So, I mean, uncovering what is best for you outside of your children and that identity is key. And it's going to take a few things for you to do, because, some stuff you be like, nah, didn't like that one. Like, I tried to go hiking. Now, I'm gonna be honest. Y'all can see I'm a big girl. That didn't quite work out, but hey, I tried. I tried
it. Chelie,
Simply Lorraine. So you have one son, right?
Yes.
So how long have you been an empty nester?
Since the summer of 2016.
Oh well, 16 was that the year? How was that for you?
It was different. At first, I really got into working a lot. And then I was like, you know what? They can't keep having all my extra time. Let me figure out what I want to do with myself. So,
right.
Kind of whatever it is that I feel like doing at the moment, I go do. Whether it's visit with family or, you know what? This is my day off, so I'm not doing nothing. I'm in the house. I'm not answering the phone. I'm not answering the door. I might eat, like she said, I might eat me a sandwich. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
He's been back home a couple times, and he comes with his I guess I would say my grandpuppies. He comes with his village.
Oh, grandpuppies. I like that.
So. But honestly, I could say it's been nice being on the other end, to where I'm still able to kind of help him, guide him through life, and just answer questions for him, versus being like, you need to do this, 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 and this. I can kind of listen and give advice, or listen and just pray about it and not say nothing.
You know what, Miss Slippery Lorraine, that was my key too, because I don't have to be her mother in the same capacity that I was before. So
Yes, ma'am.
now it's more of when she comes with her concern or her problem or whatever that is, I say, okay, so what do you want to do about that? She's got to make her own decision at this point. What do you want for your life and how do you want that to look? And from there, I can give you my opinion. You can take it or you cannot, but I don't have to create the lane for you to follow. That's all up to you at this point.
Right. So not your status quo. You're about what, 3 years away? Well, with you have 3.
Right.
2 little ones we know. But
I'm forever away. I'm forever away. And I'm over here with Chelie, like, yes, Oasis me yesterday. Like, when are you guys out of here? I'm getting an RV when they gone so that they can find me. You understand? What zip code? They change by the hour. I'm out of here.
She said it's over with. You excited. So you remind me of those moments when I was just like, where is 18? You know what I mean? But now I'm just what am I gonna do? You know, and I got I am a busy bee and I got all of this stuff going on, but it's just like, you know, like you said, Chelie, this has been my identity. You know what I mean? So Simply Ray, you and I spoke about just unpacking that. You know what I mean? Because I gotta go back and find this little 15-year-old child. What did you want? You know, what exactly did you want?
But I'm gonna
you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
I'm gonna tell you, that 15-year-old girl didn't know what she wanted. So it's at the time that this 40-year-old woman has to decide what she wants, because it's a whole lot different than it was when you were 15.
But see, they've been my why. You know what I mean?
They still are.
And now is that time for you to uncover your why. And it's going to take some time of you trying things and seeing what works for you and what does not work for you. I'm going to tell you something. One thing, not your status quo. My daughter and I, from the time she was in 6th grade, it was when you graduate from high school, you go away from home. You move away. You go away from school.
No,
I mean that.
It doesn't have to be. I'm not saying it had to be across the country, but it certainly wasn't down the street. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
To give you the opportunity to become independent on your own. And when you have that mindset going into high school, then when that time comes, it's not like, oh, I'm scared to go. I'm ready to go. My mama told me stuff outside of her house. You know what I'm saying? And that now it's time for me to find that. And I believe as a parent, that's really your only job, is to make them know that there's a life outside of your house. And they have to find what that is.
And that's helpful, Chelie. It's helpful knowing that they are all really dope in their own way, in their own right. They're very responsible. Typical, 20-year-old, 18-year-old, 19-year-old things that you would expect, errors, mistakes that you would you expect, but nothing that I just can't, live with. So listen, when they say it's not them, it's me all day.
It is.
Yes, because Michelle, I agree with you, because at about 2013, 2014, yeah, that's what it was. You know what? This ain't even a battle. I got about 2 more years.
Yeah.
This one ain't worth fighting. This one ain't worth fighting. The job is to get him out of high school and help him, you know what I mean, and be there to support what he decides to do next.
Lady
and know they're not ready for, whatever it is that the world is going to throw at them, but to be prepared and knowing that
right.
what they're capable of even before they know what they're capable of. So not letting yourself get all wrapped up when they come home with the, oh my God, my life is falling apart and I don't know what to do. And for you not to feed into that.
I am the wrap upper. I'm the wrapping paper, okay?
But I think at this point when like the roles change, it's like you've always been like the cheerleader. And when you start finding your things, they're gonna start cheering for you. And then what that creates is you still, but in a different capacity. It's like you're going after the stuff that you dreamed of, even at this age, reinventing yourself. And when they have to do it in their 20s, they're gonna be ready.
Yeah.
Because they see you doing it. And when something doesn't work, you just do the next thing. And we're not like, we're just not being stagnant. We're just gonna keep moving. And if, like for us, hiking did not work, Miss Chelie.
No, it did not.
I just kept looking. I can be a food critic. No, I can do that. But I'm not gonna hike nobody's mountain.
Listen,
listen.
I could be a food critic all day,
Miss Lady T, I'm with you on that because food makes me happy, especially some good food. Ooh, baby, it makes me happy. It makes me happy.
Food, talking about food, eating food, it takes me to a different place. I love, like, I mean, I say, like, I want to be healthy, but I don't want to, like, I just feel like it's not meant for me to be skinny. Because at this right here is keeping the earth balanced. We got skinny, we got, and then we got us, skinny right here. And we keeping the thing balanced. With that.
Well, I tell you what, there is that point when it's going to become like, okay, I want to be healthier for myself, but I'm not going to deprive myself of the things that I like to have. So I learned how to make small changes and do things and incorporate them throughout my day. You know what I'm saying? And without having to spend an hour in the gym every day and not ever eat a slice of pizza ever again in your life. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be that deep, but as you go through
today, y'all, listen. Look, my husband said, "You want two?" Yes. Yeah. And can you? But look, I feel better when I say, "Can you have them cut them in squares?" Little pieces.
It makes us feel better when you eat them in squares.
You
not like you didn't eat the whole.
Listen, and y'all, I go to boot camp, but I go to boot camp because I like it. It helps me decompress from the day. I go but I still eat. That's why I go hard when I go to boot camp. So I can eat what I want to, and that don't make I'm working against myself. I don't even care though.
And I can honestly
say,
I'm
gonna tell you what.
I'm literally already on the road to where, because of our lifestyle with the store, it's like 7 days a week, rewind and repeat. You know what I mean? Everybody's just constantly going. I've already slowed down on that cooking part of it. So I see a lot of the benefits, honey. The older I get, I absolutely cannot stand wearing clothes. I'm like, is it me? You know what I mean?
It's not you.
I'm ready to get home and get out.
I'm gonna tell you what.
What you say?
It's not your status quo. Look, honey,
your house is too cold for that. First of all,
no, you need some meat. We done talked about it. You gonna get you some of these Georgia peaches, baby. Yeah, so she cold. Listen, she cold. She ain't got no meat on her. We gotta get us some potatoes. The good one.
Girl, I'm gonna tell you, one day I was walking in front we had our blinds open, and I was walking across the living room and forgot that I was not wearing any clothes. And my husband is like, the blind is open. I said, well, if they feel like they want to look over here, they can see all of this goodness because I don't care nothing about them. They ought not to be looking through my window. And they won't see what their eyes ain't supposed to see.
Listen, I am trying to free
it's about
myself.
being comfortable with yourself. You gotta, if you're not comfortable with yourself, then no matter what new thing you try or how less of clothes or more clothes you wear, or it's not ever gonna be enough because you gotta find that comfort zone for yourself. However much or less that is, you gotta find that space for yourself.
Yeah. One thing I have to give all of the kids, I mean, every last one of them, because I told you I've been struggling. So I'm just like, what am I gonna do? I'm texting all of them, and the girls like instantly called me. They're like, Mommy, well, we're gonna have to come, at least once a week. We'll do dinner, we'll go somewhere, we'll come see you. So I was like,
leave them there. You go out to dinner with your friends. You leave them where they
like an hour and a half away. Yeah. But listen, I'm gonna need some.
But you don't want to get them used to keep coming back home, because then they come and they stay, or they come and they bring loads of laundry that stays in the other room that they never finish washing.
Like they don't even go to the store no more. Oh, can I get some of this tissue? Oh, can I get 3 trash bags? You got some light bulbs? What am I?
My daughter called me the other day, lady. No lie, my daughter called me the other day. She said, Mama, do you got some of them chicken wings? Can you put them in the air fryer for me? No, you don't even live here. No. No, I cannot put no chicken wings in the air fryer.
I will say, they do give you the best stories. Like when they leave, you're gonna have like the best stories to tell your friends of like just the foolishness, absolute foolish. Like, and they, and they're gonna start texting each other. Guess what your mama did? You're gonna be that conversation,
right?
Tell y'all. So, I just got my hair. Like, I just got 6 sister locks.
I'm here for them. They are everything.
I love them.
Y'all, I don't know what to do with myself. I already was extra. Like, I already was extra.
Girl, be cute, girl.
So we went for spring break. I went to Fort Lauderdale, and I was like, I'm in Florida. I don't know nobody out here. It's spring break. So my daughters, y'all, I got on my little bathing suit, my little 2-piece, and then I had yoga pants and my Converse. And my daughter kept saying, "You going out? Where you going with this?" And my other daughter, who's a model who barely wears clothes,
right.
It was like, that's what you wear now? Like you we going places before we go to the beach, right? I was like, yeah. Meanwhile, my husband just giggling. He loving what he's seeing.
Right.
In my business.
They was in your business.
I'm living my life, friends, and I suggest
like that's gonna be my attitude. I can't wait to relate to y'all. I'm telling you, I just ain't gonna be naked at home because
she said I ain't gonna be naked at home.
like that little boy that be on Instagram. He said, "Excuse me, ma'am, you in my business? Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that." That's what I'll be telling my daughter. She'd be like, "Well, can I be in your business?" "No, ma'am, you cannot."
Right.
No, ma'am.
Right.
My favorite line is, "I'm calling the cops."
No.
My answer is I tell her no to something. I mean, like this girl came home, y'all. She has 2 kids, 23. And I came home. I coach 2 sports and I teach. And this Thursday was the first day that I was able to leave work at 2:55. In almost a year.
Oh wow!
I was like, I'm gonna have some quiet time. This was her quiet time. She done ran upstairs, took a shower, put on her bonnet and her nightgown and came in here and climbed in my bed. And I was like, what are you doing? I thought that we was about to take a nap. And I was like, who?
Say who is we?
Yeah, she was like, Weem, you know, me and you.
Chad, go get your kids and take a nap.
Like, get out of here.
She said, bro, get out of here.
Right.
Exactly. No, ma'am.
All the time. If I could climb into my mama's skin, I would.
Oh.
No.
Now that's Adriana for me, not the status quo. That is seriously gonna be royal. I don't think she.
Yeah.
Oh, you have
I better go on somewhere because I'm not here for that at all.
No, at all.
No.
Who is friend? Who?
Yeah, her,
Yes.
Queen G. Queen G's like, I love the way this conversation has turned, y'all, because I really hope, Queen, that you are taking all this in and seeing all of the benefits to what an empty nest is going to bring you. Seriously. Otherwise, I'm going to bring you 2 little kids, and then I'll live my best life on you.
Yes.
That's it.
So you can keep them, and you don't have to empty your nest. But I'm
right.
Right. Look, she has no empathy at all. She's probably the only one that has. At least y'all slow walk the dog with me. She's like, so I have 2 kids. If you want to be super nanny, I'm like, really? You want to be super nanny?
I'll work at the store all day, all week.
And I'm gonna tell y'all what is a hard thing that I've been struggling with. Now, of course, I just turned 41 in January. Okay, I have a friend. She's close, but she just had a baby almost 2 years ago, and I'm struggling with how I do things with her, and she has to take her baby, and I ain't trying to have no babies around. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she's the greatest person ever. I love her baby with my whole life. I was there when she was born, you know what I'm saying? But when I want to kick it, I don't want to be with
right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's a struggle with finding friends who are at the same level in your life as well. You know what I'm saying? That goes far with being able to help you not be stuck in that rut at home with nothing else to do when all your friends got kids and are still going to games and still going to school, and then you just sitting there like, I don't got that trouble. I don't care when school is out. I don't care when school is delayed.
For real. And I'm that friend. Like, I have a 3-year-old, and let me tell you, like, I'll make plans, and then my girlfriends might be like, "Will you bring in the kids?" Absolutely not. Like, I don't want to go to the park with them unless it's park time with them. Like, if me and my girls are hanging out, no, my kids are not going. I just took, with my daughter she's 3.5, we just took our first family vacation.
And I had to make her be like, bring the kids.
I don't travel with them. They're not going. They are not going. And then we had to drive because they went. And so that really had me hot. So I am that friend where I'm like, well, are our kids coming? Are we doing something with us and our kids? Or do I need to call my mama to drop them off? I want to get rid of them too. I don't want to be around them either. You know what I'm saying? Let me put my glasses back on so I can get in character again. I'm back, y'all. I'm back. My bad. But I ain't studying them kids. Them kids better graduate and go home.
That's true. I mean, it really is. And you gotta be able to have friends that you can be honest like that with and be like you let Queen G, I'm struggling. I'm really struggling. You can struggle without kids. You can struggle when they're new in your home. You struggle all 18 years and then beyond. You struggle.
Yes.
And I think, and honestly, it wasn't until my mom passed away last year that I was fully kind of able to look at life in its totality. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I can't blame her for stuff that she didn't know how to do when she was 20 years old. You know what I'm saying? That
Right.
she did the best that she knew how to do. So I can't blame her for those things, and I can't allow those things to keep me hindered where I don't progress to the next point in my life.
Right.
Holding on to some baggage
Live.
from when I was little. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. So the same thing that you do in that aspect, you have to do with your children, when you have to forgive yourself for them times you didn't know and you did the best that you could, and not blame yourself for this point now. You don't have to buy them Jordans now because you missed the second grade performance. You don't got to do that. You don't got to do that.
Come on, preach. That's what
you
I'm
know what I'm
talking
saying?
about.
So you have to forgive yourself and allow yourself to be a new woman now that they're gone.
Yeah.
A spin on it is like, I always think about like purpose, and I know that like my relationship with my girls shifted, and because of how I raised them, it helped me to like reach out to kids in my community that needed a mom, or like someone who just needed a mentor. And if you are not letting go of your current capacity, then other people are going to miss out. Like, because
right.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, you have something that you're supposed to do in this season, and you just
like that.
gotta figure that out. And then once you figure it out, you gotta be in place, because when you don't want to be at the airport when your ship come in. You feel me?
Right. So, I like that. I like that.
Just figuring out what that is, and being okay with the changes. Some of it is great, but there are some sad moments. Feel it, but follow it up with, like, your, however you meditate, prayer, whatever. Follow up with the word, and then keep it moving. But don't like try to run from the emotion of it, because it's big. I want.
Yes,
what was your sad moment like, Lady T?
Girl, it was ugly. It
I
was.
know how close y'all are.
So what happened? And this was when it wasn't even an empty nest. My first daughter went to college, and I kind of didn't go, like, when she started packing up stuff, I didn't go in her room. I just told her to close the door on the way out. And my car was tore up, so someone else had to take her to college. So I had to watch her drive away. And, yes. And then 2 weeks later, the dog bumped the door, and the door like opened.
Flung open.
Just saw the tumbleweeds in there, and I just had, like, I cried so hard. I was just like, my little sugar, I was tore up. And I remember potatoes are my comfort food. I made me some potatoes, and I just went and sat in her floor, and I ate my potatoes in salty tears. Like, I just cried. I just sat in it. And when I was done, I started thinking about the scripture. If you train up a child in the way he or she may go, when she's old, she won't depart from it. And I knew that she was going to be away from me, and this was the first time. But, like, my kids are great. Like, we've had our moments, but they know not to play with me. And so I just knew that she was going to be okay. But there was big feelings, and I mean, like, they were big. And so I just remember just feeling it, like, being sad and being okay with being sad. Like, these kids were in, they were in, you birthed them out. They've been on your hip all this time. And then they're like walking around out in the world away from your protection. But God he said, as much as you love them, I love them more. And I know that's hard for you to fathom, but they're mine. They were mine before they were yours. And when he told me that, I was like, okay, we good then. I'm gonna just pray for them, because I know you got them.
Because that's all you can do.
And so, like, there would be times, you know, my kids are very honest with me when stuff would pop off and they would call me and they'd be like, Mama, I'm at this party drinking. I'm about to call an Uber and get out of here. Like, good idea. Don't make me come after you.
Girl, let me tell you, my daughter called me her first week when she was at school. It was almost homecoming, or maybe it was just a party. I don't even think it was homecoming. And she had went to this party, first, you know, college party out, and she was so drunk. She said, Mama, I was standing up against the car, and the next thing I know, my face was smashed on the ground. She was like, but I'm okay. I mean, she scratched up her whole and she was drunk as hell, y'all. I'm telling you, she was so drunk. And I told her, I said, well, I said, you ain't the first kid that had never got drunk and messed up at a party, and you won't be the last one. But the fact that she was just out living her life, that was exciting for me, for her. Yeah, she was drunk and was all scratched up, and her nose was all messed
she
up.
Won't do that again, I bet.
But far healed, and she had a good time, and she learned something that day that you don't get drunk and wear to the club. So she learned something in her drunkenness, you know.
And you know that the emotion has literally, it's been like a day-to-day slow roller coaster ride for me, for those that I've reached out to. And Facebook is probably going to put me in jail if I post another picture like this child don't graduate for another 2 months. Well, now it's a month, but I've been just on a roll, and I'm in the shower like, God, what is wrong with me? What is going on? You know, and I'm just like, what is this? So I'm texting everybody like, y'all help me, Lord, I'm struggling. Y'all know I'm struggling, sis. I'm like, what is this?
Queen, I'm gonna tell you.
I hate these female
yes, you did.
Right now. Listen, it's great, but I was good all the way up until I dropped him off at college, because the whole thing was I was just excited about him to go live life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I really was. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's so much out there. Go figure out what it is about life you like, you don't like, you know. And it was, I think, some of the funniest, but on the way, I got all the way, I was good, baby. I got to that stop sign. My mama laughed at me so hard to just crack it out. I'm like, what is this? I don't understand.
Because I'm happy, really.
Yes. And then, like Miss Lady T said, and then God just kept reminding me, he belongs to me. He was mine before he was yours.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
let me take care of him. Like, I got,
Yeah.
Like, I got you to that point.
Until like that first year she couldn't come home for the holiday. Oh my gosh, that was like, what kind of mother am I that she can't come home and I can't go in to get her? And it was Thanksgiving. It was Thanksgiving, and she, you know, they technically don't have to leave campus for Thanksgiving. They can stay, but, you know, I'm used to her having this big Thanksgiving dinner. So her and her friend, she was like, well, we're going to cook dinner at my friend's house. She stays off campus and I'm going to stay with her. Girl, I made her a 6-tier red velvet cake and then froze it, and then shipped it in the mail to her and her friends so she can have dessert for Thanksgiving. Okay. I mean, that was bad. That is what it was bad for me at that point. But I felt like, okay, this is what I can do inside of my boundary. I'm not going to work myself up because I'm not going to Georgia to pick her up, and I'm not sending her no money to come home. So I can send you a cake and I'll see you at Christmas. And it was just, you know, not letting myself get worked up and get over emotional about something that I really couldn't handle in that moment, and just let it be. Do what I can and let that go. Like Lady T said, you got to find that place. If you pray, if you meditate, whatever. And it's the way that the things that you tell yourself is going to get you through that. Those conversations that you with yourself. If you let yourself go down that rabbit hole of, oh, everything is falling apart, it's all going to fall apart. But you got to know how to keep yourself out of there. Know that what God has for you on the other side, it's there. And not to let yourself be wrapped up in what the everyday looks like when you know that there's more to it than that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think it's also a combination of um just knowing that, when you look back to where you are now, completing this assignment, because I honestly look forward to, really just delving into my assignment as a wife, and you know what I mean, just really getting to know me. But it's still the completion part, you know what I mean? So it's a like you said, it's happy tears nonetheless. And of course there's just the unknown, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? This is grown Gwen, you know what I mean? This is
Grown.
I'm grown, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like,
grown.
what next? And I see so many different people, of course, mothers and fathers on social media, and I see just the mixture of, emotions and things like that. And I really wanted to do this show because I wanted to be able to speak to that and put a voice to that. And Simply Ray, you kicked it off for me because I would have never been able to really put things in proper perspective or even figure out what this was until she told me, like, listen, it's gonna hit. You know what I mean? Like a lyric. I was good. I was happy for her. We were excited. We was packing her up. We got all the way to the school. And I walked out that building and left my baby. And I was just like, I don't like this school. It's stupid. It's ugly. It was the ugliest cry. Do you hear me? Corey was like, Gwen, she's going to be fine. Like, Gwen, it's okay. Relax. I'm like, I don't like it. But I thank God that he got me away from her. Because had she seen me cry, child, she would have been back in that car. I think.
Yep.
Maybe.
Yep.
And so
and we have to allow ourselves to know that our kids are stronger than we think that
yeah,
they are at times.
yeah,
And like
yeah,
you say, she would have came back if you looked vulnerable to her. And
yeah.
we have to, as parents, you gotta allow yourself to be vulnerable, but to tell them you don't have to run to my protection. I'm okay. You know what I'm saying? Let them
Yeah.
live their they still got to live
Yeah.
their life. Because, like, if Diamond thinks I'm not okay, she'll come around. She'll lay on the
Yeah.
couch. She'll stay here. She'll go out. Go do what you want to do. I'm
Yes.
fine. You know what I'm saying? So,
Oh.
getting yourself to there as well and
Yeah.
not letting them come back and be hanging around all the time. And, Mama, you want me to do this? And Mommy, you want me to do? No, I don't want you
Cause
to do that. I want you to
that's
go
my
back
kids. That
where you was
especially
at. Because
yeah.
that starts them coming back, and now you need them or they need you on that level that you
And
used
it
to be
hinders
when
them.
that's not
Yeah.
how it is no more.
And
And
another
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Another practice that is wise to have is making sure that your kid has a person that is not you.
Yes.
That is
Yes.
not a parent that is going to give them sound advice, the same advice that you would give them, because they ain't gonna listen to
I'm
that.
their person.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
You are not. Listen to what I'm telling you, woman.
I'm their
So
person.
this person,
You're
so
not.
I'll give you an example. I have two, our last, kind of the last of like our sister and brother kids are
Mm-hmm.
both in college away from home, the first time they've ever been anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And my advice to them was, if you get in some, call me, not your mama, because she gonna
Right.
react. But I'm gonna come down there and handle the business, and then I'm gonna deal with you later.
Right. 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 Right.
But their
Right.
moms know that I've given them that advice. And if something
Right.
pops off, they're going to call me, and I'm gonna go and I'm gonna handle it like Queen Latifah did on Bringing Down the House. If I got to hold somebody upside down out the window, I'm gonna do that. If I got to ride with my pistol, I'm gonna do that. But conversation, because I done told you, I tell them, don't, if you didn't bring it, don't drink it. If you sit it down, you leave it. Don't go nowhere with somebody. Don't get it talking about y'all going to church. Don't get in the van, period. If you can't drive to the church on your own, don't even go. Look at it on the internet.
my daughter's motto is never trust a man in a white van, and she will call you if she see anything suspicious riding around. She does not play that.
Right.
She does. Say it one more time. Say it one more time. Say it one more time.
Never trust a man in a white van.
No, I like that. I like that.
And when she lived in Georgia before the coronavirus, she was working at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, and she called me one morning. She had to be at the stadium at like 7:00, so she was walking from school. She was like, "Mama, this van circled down the street 2 times," and I don't know. I said, "Girl, keep walking." For real, I'm calling you. And then she did post it on Instagram. If I come up missing, somebody took me. I did not run away. I said, she was so crazy. And she was like, "But Mama, I'm just gonna stay on the phone with you till I get there." And I was like, "Well, let's just keep talking and you keep walking."
Yeah, listen, all of those, but I love that. Give them a person. And when I was texting the girls, they were everything that y'all just mentioned. So I like how you put it in perspective. Get these little people their lives, because if they think I'm not okay, even if Brandon, the last graduate, if he thinks I'm not okay, you know what I mean? That's going to be hard.
It's going to be hard on him.
So that's a great perspective of being able to do that. And then what I was getting ready to say is that the girls, when I reached out to them, you know, they kind of took that approach, Lady T, that, listen, Mom, he's gonna be okay. You know, we gonna get in his ear, because of course, you know, them experiencing college, them living right now, you know, they're on a college campus. They understand that. And it's like, basically she didn't go into detail, but it was just like, yeah, we need to have a conversation with him and kind of make sure he stays focused, and kind of make sure that he knows what to expect, because if you don't know, you know what I mean, you get out there. So she just kind of reassured me that,
and let it come from them. They're your community too. You don't have to do it all. You don't have to provide him that reassurance all the time. You've given that to him. Now let the girls tell him, this is what it's going to be like when you not at Mama's house. This is what it's going to be like. And you have to allow yourself to step back from that and not interfere when they start telling him something, you know what I'm saying, that's beneficial to you and to him.
Mm-hmm.
So let me ask you a question. When they're fighting with each other, do you get in it?
No. Oh, I'm sorry. You asked.
Absolutely. I do. Yeah.
And then they turn on you, right?
Not really. Well, right. It depends on whose side I take. Typically, in their mind, I take Brandon's side, the baby. Cause I don't come from a son, period. Look, girls, don't come from a son. Don't come from a child. And they be looking like, so are we just not your children now? Don't come from a child. That's what I usually do.
Girl, I'm gonna tell you, my daughter, of course, she's an only child, but my cousin, when I was pregnant, my cousin was pregnant at the same time with her son, and then she's got 2 older daughters. So all 3 of them grew up with Diamond. Before Diamond went away to school, I found out she was smoking weed, and I got on to her. When I got on to her, my little cousin, he got mad at his sister because she's the one who told. And he told her, don't you be telling on my cousin. That's my cousin. Don't you be telling on her. And I said, hold on. That's my kid. She was supposed to tell. And he said, no, she was not. She was not supposed to tell you that. That was supposed to be between us. And like, we keep that together. So I don't get in the middle. Like when they fight in it, because they're like brothers and sisters. I don't get in the middle of none of that. Y'all will work that out.
Yeah. If no one's bleeding, I just let them deal with it.
Yep, yeah, that's what I say.
That's what I am gonna have to do.
Is broke out.
Yeah, pretty much. And like it goes both ways though. When they're fighting, they work it out. And also, like if they need each other, they're gonna be there because they love them.
They'll work it out.
Yeah. And I think, being very honest with myself, of course, relinquishing that control is what's I think probably the scariest. Because I'm like, who am I gonna take care of? Who am I gonna tell to do this? First of all, who's gonna turn the lights out when we get in the bed? When I'm thirsty at night, who's gonna go get my water?
Take a water bottle to bed with you.
I was finna say, put you a cup of ice water by your bed. It'll still be cold midway through the night as the ice melts.
Wait, I think honestly, Corey's gonna miss it more than anything because me being now the only female in the house with both the guys, they have. I think Adriana's been gone for about 2 years. Yeah, they have me so spoiled. It's either Brand, Bay, Brand, Bay, but that's the names in the house. So I'm sitting here like, I know Corey's like, bruh, don't leave me.
Yeah, you are, but it's fine.
Yeah, I am really looking forward to what's next. I don't know.
Think about now the grownness that you can have with your man without your children now. Because they think about it.
Look at Lacey. Like, Lacey, what you call him? What you call him?
Dee. See how I started playing with my head?
Let's start playing with her head, Dee.
Yeah. I mean,
let me tell you.
You already walking around naked, honey. It's bound to pop off,
No! Look at Nacha's status. She's like, I'm not doing that.
Yes, you will.
I guess I had asked my mom, how she felt. I'm the youngest of my parents' kids, but I was the first to leave. And I mean, I stayed in the same town, but I left the nest first. And so I'm just like, I don't know. I mean, bless y'all's heart with y'all tears, but my mama was like, I couldn't wait I don't care if she didn't care that I went on time. She was glad when everybody was gone. I don't know if it's because we were still in the same town. Like when I started school at a local college. And so like I still got to see my parents, but I didn't have to check in like that. Like my dad would come, put money in my parking meter outside my building, like all kind of stuff like that. But to be like, oh my gosh, please come over and have dinner with it. They wasn't looking for me. And so I guess that's why I'm not going to be looking for my kids. I can't wait to be lonely.
I can't wait to be lonely.
But they won't let you be lonely because you might not talk to them for a few days, but then after that few days, then they're going to start calling you, Mama, what you doing? Mama, what you got? Now they probably want something, but they're going to be calling you, and that gives you an opportunity to have a different relationship.
Right. It's
not the same that have you been washing your clothes? Have you been cleaning your living room? Have you been? I don't got to worry about that. If you want to live with roaches, live with the roaches.
Right. That was my mom. She was not checking for me. And I was actually the one coming saying, Mom, you got 3 trash bags. I can't. But they would love to watch me drive off. And so I pray to God that I keep the same energy because I still have another 15 years to go before I'm celebrating.
You fully celebrating.
Yeah, absolutely.
Extra trash bags and some rolls of tissue. You'll be good.
Oh, buy some extra trash bags and rolls of tissue.
But you know what you
door.
do. Let me tell you, it's gonna take the cake when you call them and you say, "Can you go into the store? Can you bring me some tissue and I need some dish liquid and I need some trash bags and I
Look, I
need
do
some
that
laundry
now.
soap." I was like, "Mama," and I'd be like, "Diamond."
Listen,
and she bring it in the house and her whole face be toe up and I don't even care. And it may not be stuff that we even needed right at the moment. But if I had to go to the store at one point for you, now it's your turn. How you like to go to the store?
If we're in the store together, like me and my kids, they'll like just start putting stuff in the buggy. And then when I be like, this is my stuff, this is separate. Baby, you ought to see how fast that stuff get up out that buggy when they realize they got it. We went to dinner the other night and I told the lady to put it on one check. My daughter talking about, oh, if I'd have known that, I'd have got me an appetizer. So, I mean, there's great things, but I told you guys are gonna have like the best stories. From this, like they're so funny now. Like I don't have to really discipline them anymore, so I can just sit back and laugh at the just foolishness that they got going on.
Right.
But, like,
and then you can say, I remember back then when that happened. You know what I'm saying? I remember then. But see, we can't, they don't know all the things we used to do. We don't got phones and computer, and pictures of everything and Snapchat of all the stuff that we used to do.
Snap and clap. They got everything.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Girl,
yeah. I really, Simply Lorraine. So listen, you really be in there chilling. Do you hear me? Are you on mute? I don't know why we can't hear you, baby. Are you there? Are you there? Are you there? Let me see. You lost the sound. Okay. We'll come back in. Are you there? Okay. Go ahead.
Can you hear me now?
There you go. There
Okay.
you go.
Yes, I'm in here chilling. When he left home, all I would do is make sure I went to Family the dollar store. It didn't matter, and I would have a little basket of stuff, whether it be dishwashing liquid, washing powder, different, like a clothes basket of stuff, and it would be all the little knickknacks that he would need in there. Or I would just stock up maybe the hall closet, and he knew that if I had several bottles or something, that he could take what he needed.
Yeah.
And then grandma would send care packages up the highway. She send boxes of food.
Yeah, we did that.
Or she tell me, come get this. I'd be like, look, I do not want no more boxes of food. Just wait till he gets here.
I was not the care package so much as like if I went down there, or if I took her back home. First year, I was really more hands-on. The rest of them, I really kind of fell all the way back, let her do her thing. But I learned about Cash App.
Girl, that was the best thing they ever invented.
Listen.
Let me just send you some money so you go get your own stuff, and I ain't got to pay no postage, package, and all that.
Me. That is when I learned about Cash App.
Yep.
So thanks, Lear. You definitely introduced me to an awesome app, Cash App. I didn't know anything about Cash App.
The best thing ever.
Yeah, I'll be like, girl, I'm about to make these coins drop. Hold on.
But listen, this little girl, she was like, Mom, I'm hungry. Can you order me some pizza? She was living her very best life her first year. And then it got serious, and she's like, "It's so hard when you gotta eat noodles every day." I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to actually figure out how Bran is going to be, and see if he's really good. I feel like he's not gonna be able to handle it as good as the girls did, because he's a different spoiled breed. He's used to, other things. So he won't even so much as sleep on a twin bed
Oh, he gonna be
or
in a world of hurt.
air mattress. Yeah.
Girl, I tell Diamond, take your sweatshirt, so if you got a copper squat on the floor, then your head won't be on the concrete.
Yeah.
you better get it
Now,
where you live, girl.
listen, y'all, Mama Lyric and Adriana, they were here for it. Brandon, I honestly don't think he is ready. He amped. But I'm like, I just told him, I think maybe a week ago. I said, so you do know you're gonna have to sleep on a twin bed, and the mattress may not be that awesome, but we can get you a mattress, but it's nothing that I can do, you know what I'm saying, about the bed. Like, you don't get to take a full size bed, son. You do understand that.
You're gonna have to learn
So
how to sleep
Just
still.
they do, and you're gonna have to learn how to let him be. When he
yeah,
called
yeah,
and he
yeah.
complains that this is this. Well, what do you want me to do about that? You know what I'm saying? Did you have $20 yesterday? Did you go to the club, or did you go buy you a mattress topper for your bed? That was a decision
Yeah.
that
Mm-hmm.
you had to make.
The
You know what
decisions
I'm
we
saying?
make.
Which one did you choose? You know what I'm saying? You can't. You got to stop running to the rescue, because as long as
Yeah.
you do it,
Ooh,
they're not going to,
ouch.
Mm-hmm.
Retrain yourself.
because you have to retrain yourself, and you got to be okay, like I said, with saying no. Like, when the first time
Yeah.
you had to say that no, and I had to turn my phone off so I wouldn't call back and say, well, I worked it out and you couldn't. No, it's still no, because by the time
Yeah.
I get the phone powered back up and then I have to do it, then I don't feel bad no more. So
Right,
you
right,
got
right, right,
so,
right, right.
so so letting yourself say no, and know
Yeah.
that it's okay, because it's better for you when you say
Yeah.
no.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
And
Is that
them.
the
Yeah.
decision that you made, to say no because I really don't have it, and I don't want to have to spend my cell phone money to make sure that you got pizza that you want to eat. I'm gonna pay my cell phone and you eat them noodles until you worry about how to get your own pizza. Don't
Mm.
Right,
don't you know
right,
what I'm
right.
saying? Don't put yourself in that bind to make it easy for them, when they'll figure it out if you say no.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know what?
Mm-hmm.
I think for a lyric, she saw that the more she called home and the more we did, you know what I mean? The more she started losing that freedom that she was anxious to get. And so towards the end, I'm not gonna lie, she thugged it out. It was like, when she would come home for the holidays or special occasions, I would hear, how she been up there really just trying to, get it how she lived. And it would just break my heart, but I understood she set a boundary that I wasn't even able to do. And I'm not gonna lie, I
Yep.
struggled with that. But she knew that it was gonna be more beneficial for her to set that boundary. You know what I mean? And
Because let me
so
tell you this, as a mother, even if you think back on your relationship with your mother, when you stop letting your parents pay your bills, they stop having a say in what you was doing. If you don't
that's
you don't get if you don't take their money, they can't say nothing about what you doing. And
I'm
so
gonna
when
still
you
say
so when
something.
you be
Listen, I'm gonna say
so when you
something.
be independent and they don't have to come to you and you not giving your money to pay their car payments or pay their cell phone bills, then when you come with, well, why you doing this? I pay my own bills. You know what I'm saying? You really don't have a place to say about what's going on in their business because they handling their own business.
Right.
And that's like what you wanted from your parents. When you stop letting your parents think, be like, I'm so sick of this woman in my business. Stop letting her pay your daycare. Stop,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Stop letting her
Yeah.
do
Yeah.
that. Then she
Yeah.
say nothing about what's going on in your life. That ain't her
Right.
business
Right.
at that point.
I just want to say that's another reason why I can't wait for my nest to be empty. Daycare. I'm
Come
I
gonna
on.
can't
mute
deal
my
with
mic
you.
again. Oh Lord.
Lady
Let
T.
me tell you,
Lady T.
girl.
Yes.
Look, you over
Donna
there, you
went
got a lot to
Donna
say.
went to Head Start. She went to Head Start when she was 3 because there wasn't no paying of no daycare, honey. What's up? We gotta keep doing that. That is a lot.
I
That is
opened
a
I am.
lot.
here.
I
So
am.
I opened a home daycare on purpose. I kept other people's kids and my kids stayed with them. So
Yep.
it's not gonna be paying for no daycare because I know it's not cute at all.
She
It's
said
not.
it's
I
not
ran a
cute.
daycare for
It,
I ran a
it's
daycare for
ghetto.
6
It's
years.
very ghetto. Like it's not okay. Like I
And I
don't.
would
I
just like to
yeah.
commend you for working with kids. The
Oh,
end.
Oh Lord.
And
She said I can. I can. I
I have.
had
honey,
one for three
but you know what?
years, but I had my village, like, oh my God, in Missouri. From the we had, you know, Meemaw, and we had Dottie, and you know Marty. It was just family. My granny, when I moved here, Brendan never seen a daycare. He went one time, and I listen. He went one time, but see, when you got your great grandmother watching you, and you ain't really never been to school, you go in there real grown. I picked him up at
Uh-huh.
3. I picked him up at 3, y'all. Was his first day and his last day. I said, Pooh, how was your day? He was like, good, mama. I was like, so what you do? Uh, it's a lot of Mexicans speaking Spanglish. So you're not going back. Granny, this is your problem. You understand what I'm saying? That's what he said. And I was just like, you're 3. And I was like, this is my granny's problem. You know what? Till it's
But
time for
you
him.
know what? What
So
I
he didn't
think
see daycare. He didn't see
I
daycare no
and
more.
I think diversity is good for kids,
Yeah.
I owned the daycare for 6 years. We ran that daycare, and my cousin still has it to this day. But
Yeah.
growing up, when Diamond was growing up, of course, our school was mostly black kids. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Right.
when she went to public school, we sent them. Well, first year she went to public school. Second and third grade she went to a private school, and her and my little cousin were the only 2 black kids at the school. And every day she would come home and she would say, "Mama, me and Mojo still the only 2 black kids in our class." And then I was like, okay, and then finally, like after 2 months, she said, are we just gonna have to learn how to play with white people? And I said, yeah, you just gonna have to
Right.
learn how to play with
Right.
white people. And
Yeah.
and for
Yeah.
me, for her, I think that gave her a different culture of when to be
Yeah.
able to see people because I was born in Ohio. So when I moved here, my school was always white people. You know what I'm saying? It was always a lot of
Right.
white people. And
Yeah.
then the black people. It was like an even amount when I grew up, but then when I moved here when I was 15, it was majority black. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
it's different when you grow up around a different race of people. And I don't think that's a bad thing altogether. I
Right.
think they need to have both. And I
And
think that
that's
going
yeah.
to school, in daycares early allows them to have that interaction with other kids that are not the same as them. And I think that's a good thing.
It,
Yeah, yeah, he
it,
wasn't ready. I mean, as far as the filter and his verbiage that he was using, I had to get that
Hmm.
all the way. Like, baby, you can't. No, But I can honestly say he is very well rounded. All of them,
Mm-hmm.
very
Yeah.
well rounded. And that's one thing I love about Brand. He's definitely a people person. Um, you know what I mean? No matter who it is, he's a people person. But, it's just still like, that's my baby, y'all. That's. But I heard y'all, I'm going to take it all in. Just answer the
So what's the
phone.
first thing you're gonna do?
I don't know. I'm gonna cry. That period.
That's
It's just
fine.
No, don't cry. Don't cry.
No, she can
You
cry.
you go you go, but you gotta save them for once you get home. Don't cry with when you
Your
drop
mama
them off at
said,
school.
wait, your mama
Wait
said
till
you
you get
ain't
in the
gonna
car.
make it.
huh?
Your mama said you ain't gonna make it.
No. And Lord, she ain't gonna make it. I know, Mama. You already know.
Girl,
Whew.
you can do this. You've done
But
a lot of
Corey
things.
said, I got you. He said, I got you. And I have to tell him, like, listen, it's nothing personal with you. I just let me transition. You know what I mean? It is just that. Um, we know growth and transition and change, all of that is necessary. It's a part of life. But like you said, Lady T, I'm gonna have to sit with it. You know what I mean? Simply Lorraine, you're just like, listen, just sit with it,
You know,
let it happen, get through
you
it.
know when it's really gonna hit you? Next school year when you don't have to buy no school clothes and you don't have to get nobody up ready for school and you don't
Lord,
gotta meet the
God,
Oh,
bus and
I ain't
right?
you
did
don't
that in
gotta
a
register
long time.
and you don't have to
Ooh.
register for school and you don't have to do all of that stuff
Now
and then you be like,
listen,
now what
that
do I
is the
do?
one. Listen, now what I will tell you is, although I have grown to have um a lot of respect for the principal here, but I do not and will not miss, honey, the school systems. I will not. Lady T, listen, we need everybody to be like you. We needed your kind of teaching in the school systems. And I think my life would have been so much easier with children in school, but I will not miss it. But the one thing I can say is, honey, they know me and they don't like me, but they love me, right? And they respect me. They know me from Cobb County to Gordon County. They know me. I
Period.
ain't gonna and it's gonna be farewell. I think, listen, they are gonna all send me a postcard over the summer. Farewell, Miss Dixon. You're out of here. Like, not Brandon. You're out of
Say
here.
you graduated. You graduated. You is gone. Give her cap and gown too. We do not have to deal with her no more.
I was that
I was gonna
mama.
do a shameless plug for the teachers, but I don't know now, Annie. I don't
You
know.
what?
I was gonna do a little shameless plug for the teachers. Y'all was talking about school supplies and registering for school and buying school clothes, and I was gonna tell the people, if you out there listening, if the teacher sent home that supply list, get them dang supplies and stop
Come
playing.
on, plug. Cause listen, not
Get
your
the
status
Get
quo
supplies
the
for
got.
the year.
supplies.
Look, not your status quo got 15 years left.
Blessing.
She need the
Please
plug,
get
okay?
the school supply.
Get the school supplies, whatever the teacher
They
asks.
need them, all of them.
Just
I
get
ain't
it.
buy.
But
Listen,
Cause
I
if
ain't
we
buying you
don't
no
send it,
Kleenex.
we gotta buy it out of our pocket because they don't give us no money to buy stuff.
We get that little purse pack of Kleenex to go right in the back pocket. That's
And I'm
that's
like,
it. You know what I'm talking about.
as long as they got something.
Yeah, I was so horrible. I literally would be like, nope, and your teacher can't use this. I'm putting you, and your teacher can't use. She don't need that. That ain't for you. That's for that teacher. Nope. I'm a buy, but I'm gonna put your name. I was awful. Listen, I told y'all they love me, but they do not like me. They are ready to see me go. Just trifling. I was horrible. Like, but you know what, Lady T, we do understand. And I know if you say it, you mean it.
Girl.
Y'all listen.
I wasn't that type of parent, but the parent that I was is if I had to get on Diamond at the school, I got on all the kids in the whole classroom. Like I would come to the school and they'd be like, "Oh my God, Diamond, Diamond, what did you do? Now we all finna be in trouble because don't y'all be in here acting a fool with these teachers? They already got their education." I would I would try to embarrass her because don't make me come to this school when you know better. So like I would go to the school in my pajamas or in my house shoes shoes. Do I need to go off like and I would go off on all the kids and tell your mama to call me if she got a problem that I checked you about acting bad in school. Like we was, and the teachers would be like, and then when the kids would see me come, they'd be like, "Oh God, now we in trouble. Diamond, what you done did?" Now we all gonna be in trouble. Yeah, all y'all was in trouble. Because if she in trouble, all of y'all is in trouble. Get it together.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. That was definitely me.
On the way to the school, you better not be lying. You better tell me now because if I get in here and I find out you lying.
It was that.
That's my
I'm gonna show my whole tail in this school and everything in front of all these people.
Lady T, what you say you gonna give them? Lady T, oh no, you didn't freeze. What you say you gonna give him, Lady T? I think she said she gonna give him a 2-piece, y'all. I can't. Lady T, you back? It's okay. Yeah, listen, y'all know we have technical difficulties. We'll keep it moving. She gonna come back in though. Lady T, can you hear us?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. What you say you was gonna give him? What you say you was gonna give him?
A 2-piece snack because I'm not playing with any one of y'all. I told Santana it was a week before graduation and she had an F in PE. And I was like, what? And she was like, well, the coach told me if I ran a mile for all the days that I didn't dress out, that he would change my grade. And I was like, it's not changed. And if I get to the school, I'm slapping whoever lying. Whoever.
Right.
So she told the man, I guess she told him. I checked it in the parking lot. By the time that man came up to that meeting, that grade changed because he knew. She must have told him what I said. And I wasn't lying. I was like, whoever lying.
Lied. Yeah.
I had to take a day off.
Yeah, listen, that's Brandon's number one go-to. He always said, Mama, but they ain't put the grades in yet. I said, you got the most irresponsible I mean, literally, you got the most irresponsible.
So all the teachers don't never put grades in. You know what I'm saying?
No, everybody's grades. Listen, everybody's grades was in, but Brandon's. So I'm like, your teachers is very irresponsible.
That's why he understands peanuts so well. I'm waiting on the grades to get entered in, Mom. Okay.
That came from Brandon.
Yeah, let me be
sorry, bless you.
But let me say but what we have to remind them is we know that the grades is only late because you didn't turn the work in on time. So that's why the teacher is late catching up on grades. So first of all, why your work wasn't done on time like it was supposed to be? Didn't you tell me you didn't have no homework? Ain't that what you said?
Y'all, I done started screenshotting some pictures of my son. He has to screenshot me the submission because we're still doing virtual school. And so he screenshots it to me, then I send it to her because she's technically my person. So her nest isn't going to be empty at all, trust me. But then she's asking me all the questions. Ask him, why is it late? So, but he turned it in. Okay, well, he got it in. So we just gonna let him have his moment because I need her right now. I'm glad your nest empty because girl, I was about to pile a whole bunch of mess on you. but it's just she is steadily.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I think that is gonna be where thank y'all so much because I'm feeling so good now. I'm like, okay, I can start talking about these stories and remember when. I get it. I get it. I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Just being able to have that. And then, again, just being the village for, and that person for not just status quo. And yeah, like you said, Lady T, just finding, those that actually, and that's what I love to do. I love to do outreach,
And giving
especially to,
yourself permission to be happy with yourself.
yeah,
Give
yeah.
yourself permission to do what you want to do.
Yeah.
Nobody else don't have
Mhm.
if nobody else don't want to go, if you want to go skydiving and nobody don't want to go, you go get on that damn plane on your own. You don't have to
That's what we
have
ain't gonna do.
you don't have to have anybody with you, is what I'm saying, to do those things
Yeah,
that you want to do. Because
yeah.
Mhm.
if you want to go to a restaurant that somebody ain't gonna go, you ain't gonna be the only person sitting in the restaurant. It's gonna be somebody else there. You might not know them when you get there, but 9 times out of 10, have a conversation. You know them when you leave. You know what I'm saying?
Lady T,
So
why
it's
does that remind me of you? Stuff
Just
that
please
you
don't.
do all the time.
hey,
I listen. I am the world's greatest hype man. Like
I,
I don't have to know you. Let me see you in person
me
looking
either.
cute. Let me see you at this gas pump looking cute. Come on, sis. It's a
Yes,
boost for me. Like
yes.
I'm so extra. Girl, you look good. You poppin', sis. Like I love this. Your hair. Oh my gosh, you look so beautiful today. Like
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just, that's me. I'm gonna strike up a conversation. I'm gonna hype you.
Me
Right.
too.
I am going to hype you up. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just
It's
being with someone. I mean, being by yourself. And again, it's not like I'm gonna be by myself. But that was the thing I had to really, tell my husband, like, this is not a personal attack on you. You know what I mean? It's just something that, again, like you said, it's been my identity, and I just need to let this, skin shed off and,
Hmm.
just embrace the newness, the new season. So I can't listen, I done took notes. I hope all my viewers have taken notes, and everybody that is getting ready to be empty nesters. I hope this show blessed your heart and helped you. Don't judge me at the graduation if I'm still just like, just work with me. Pray for me. That's all I can tell y'all. Y'all, before you go, please indulge in a game of pet peeves. So we're talking about,
Yay!
I knew you was gonna like that one. So we are talking about empty nesters and our kids and the last. So give me some pet peeves that you have with that your children do that just completely annoys you. And they know they do. They know they do.
My one pet peeve. My daughter will. She got to get your whole itinerary before she asks for what she wants. Like it's instead of just saying, "Mama, can I borrow your car?" Well, Mama, what you doing today? Well, what time you gotta go there?
You already
Well, when are
know.
you coming back? Well, what my papa gotta do today? What do you want? What do you want? You don't gotta
Get
know all the business to ask me to use my car. What do you
right, 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 right. Not the status quo. I know you got a pet
Um,
peeve.
my kids get on my nerve. I hate when we are in the car and I'm the driver, and Royal is the total offender for this, but she'll be like, "Mommy, can you get my doll?" And I'm just in the front. Can you get my doll? No, actually, I can't get your doll. I don't know if you know, I'm operating the vehicle that we are riding in right now. I don't care about your doll. I'm mad your doll is in the van right now. How about that? No. But I tell you about bringing toys in the car. Instant argument. Cannot stand it. And speaking of cars, my other pet peeve is when it's like barely raining outside and somebody's windshield wipers are like, it's barely sprinkling. That burnt me up the other day. I wrote it down so I wouldn't forget to tell y'all. I was so mad. I love pet peeves because this is my free space to complain about not my business.
I like that. She said to complain about not my business. I like
Right. Simply Lorraine, I know. Come on, give me something. It could be while he's old or young. We lost you again. We lost your sound. I don't know what's going on. I read your lips on that one.
Me too.
Nope. Work on that. We're going to come back around to you. Lady
Ridiculous.
T. Oh, there you go. Hold on, Simply Lorraine. There you go. We got you. Nope. Going again. Going with the wind. It's all right. Go ahead, Lady T.
Well, it's one of my it's one of my kids. She likes to drink like whatever I'm drinking. She'll like, hey, can I have a sip? And she'll like drink the whole thing. And the last time she did that, she said, I just drank a little bit, but it was like a whole McDonald's sweet tea, and she drunk it down to like this much.
So she drunk it down to she like, meant she left a little bit.
Yes. And like I was so mad. Like a couple of days after that, she posted that Coke hit different when it's your mama's.
No.
Cuss her out.
No, I cannot play with it. She did not. So here's my thing with my girls, and again, Chelie, they do like Diamond. When they say, "Mommy," I'm like, how much this one gonna cost me? Like, what do y'all want? Mommy, you know, Adriana, she got to clap with everything. That's my gangster boo. And she's like, Mommy. I'm like, what? Just how much today? You know,
my cousin had posted something on Facebook one day. It said, when you get a text message from your kids and it says "Ma," that mean they about to beg. I mean, they about to beg. Like, what do you want now?
What is a pet peeve that you know of that your children have with you? Everybody know, I'm sure. So I'll start this one off. I think the biggest thing, and I'll just stay with the girls because I usually get on brand. So the biggest thing with the girls, which I inherited from my mom, is I'll be like, you know, I'll start something off and say, they are like, okay, so we're getting ready to go on this trip, you know, whatever. We're so excited. And I'm like, I don't want to scare you, but you know, it's a man that's been killing women down there. My mama does me like that. And they like, what? Lyric will be like, you know what, mama? I don't even want to go right now because actually I'm scared now.
That's a little.
And I get
like
that
you could have kept that to yourself.
Oh man, I do that. My mama has that so bad. She'll be like, I don't want to scare y'all, but y'all know it's coyotes in the backyard. I'm like, mama. She starts like now they automatically know. Me and my sister automatically know. Brandy, when mama say I don't want to scare you, we're like, we're ready to be scared. I'll be like, mama, no. So Lyric and Adriana is the same way now. So that's my pet peeve. I know they cannot stand. Not just status quo.
Give me one.
Let's see, Jamal. I'm not really sure because he's 14, so he's in that phase where he really doesn't have time for me. So I'll give this one to my 5-year-old, my baby boy. And he gets mad when I don't let him finish whatever it is that he's going to say because the answer's already no. And he'll come, Mommy, I just want to ask you a question. And he's all nice. And then I'll pop in and I'm like, no. He's like, you don't even know what I'm going to ask you. And he literally just like dies right there in the doorway. Usually I'm on the phone with Queen G and she's like, who is it? Put me on speakerphone. And that really burns him up because he's awful with me. But to his audience, he puts on the best performance ever. And so when I put him on blast for showing out, he'll walk away and he's like, I'm not your best friend anymore. And I'm like, praise God, find your own friends, because that's what I'm
Absolutely. Simply Lorraine. You with us, baby?
Can y'all hear me now? I don't
Absolutely.
know.
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm back. I would say when he's talking to me about something and I don't give him time to finish what he's saying before I respond.
Oh, wow. That irritates him. What'd he say?
No, it just irritates him. He's like, but you don't even understand.
Say, son, I know where this is going. I know
like
where
I do understand. But I'm thinking my response is gonna be the same. So if I
you know where it's going. Period. Lady T, I know you got a few.
Like when I'm yelling about something. When I'm yelling at the family about something, or it's like one specific person, but I'll be like, y'all need to make sure that y'all doing blah, blah, blah. Santana will be like, I wonder who this y'all is y'all talking about, because it wasn't even me. Y'all in here. Y'all know that I don't like
you make a general statement to everybody.
I said, don't be wrapping me up with y'all, because I wasn't in on that.
I can hear her. I literally can hear her saying that right now. Who is y'all?
A little body, but a lot of attitude.
That is too funny. Chelie Shell, what's something that a pet peeve Diamond has with you?
I think now it is because I've started to do what she does to me. Like, I take her stuff. Like, I take her shoes and her brushes. and her lotions. and her hair grease. Like she brings
I love it.
I'm like, oh, I like this shirt, and I'll just stash it somewhere, and I won't wear it until next time. She'll be like, Mama, that's my shirt. Oh, is it? I like this one though. She's right. All my stuff.
Girl, if that ain't,
are you sure?
Yeah.
She take all my. She be taking all my stuff, so I started taking all her stuff.
Great idea, Adriana. I'm coming for you, boo. I am coming for you. I have no gadgets and gadgets, no headphones. Listen, my sister bought me this really cute little Coach, it's like a card holder. I see it in an Adriana purse. Or, anytime I'm looking for something, don't let her purse spill over. I'm like, and I've been looking for, I'm like, and that's me. And she's just like, looking like, what? I found it. In my house, in my room. You don't even live here anymore. So that is called stealing.
Stealing.
You're gonna go to jail. Stop stealing. She's like, I just got it. Or she'll be like, Mama, you got a lot of them. And they're all mine. I want them all.
What takes the cake is one day I was being nice. And I told Diamond, I was like, okay, meet me at Walmart. I'm gonna put some gas in your car. Now, normally I don't do that. I don't know what had got into my spirit that day. She calls me about 5 minutes later and she say, Okay, mama, when we pull up to Walmart, don't be mad. I was like, what do you mean don't be mad? Well, I didn't think I was going to see you today. Girl, we pull up at Walmart. This heifer got on my shirt that she is wearing for a dress, got on my shoes and my earrings. Do you hear me? Like the whole get up. And I'm like, what are you doing?
Right.
She was like, well, I didn't think I was going to see you today. So that meant that you got to take all my stuff.
That's gotta be the worst.
I was like, nope. I was like, see, I was gonna give you some gas and get you a gift card. Now you don't even get them because you done been in my stuff. See
Period. That's just that on that. That's it. They take your stuff. Listen, guys.
That's that thing about having girls.
Oh man, that's the worst thing right there. And I'm trying to think if I was that bad, but yeah, to know me, I am a giver, but it's just I don't like twins. Don't wear my clothes. Listen, don't no. Don't put my stuff on. Take my stuff off. I'll give you an outfit. I will give you clothes. But if it's something that I want, I don't want to see. I don't want nobody. And then this particular child, Adriana, to see her body, I can't put nothing on no more. It's on my life. You know what I'm saying? You ruined my whole life when you put this outfit on. So now what am I gonna wear? So yeah, this has been really fun and I enjoyed it. I hope you guys will join me and the panel back after the graduation. We need to do a follow-up.
Yes, we do.
So we can know how you did.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm gonna get y'all email, so I'll let you know.
Look, so y'all know how I'm doing. Check my pulse, okay?
Yes. We gotta make sure you made it through.
And you know, it like we were saying, it just it makes it even harder when you know you have some amazing kids. And again, I don't think before we close the show, it is not my children that I worry about being amazing people. It's the world that I have to send them out into that gives me the kind of anxiety that I'm just like, help me, Jesus, you know. But I definitely know that you cover them, you pray, and yeah, you know, you give them back to God, and that's the best I can do, you know. And again, just knowing that they do have each other, you know, they have people, Lady T, they got people. So it's all right. And then you know, there's always the off chance that somebody's gonna come back home soon, you know. So in the meantime, Corey Poe and I, we just gonna get ready and we gonna enlarge our territory. Hey, Jesus, we're gonna enlarge because this is, I don't know, you know, they'll be back.
Yeah, and you and Corey can enlarge your territory and be naked.
No, and not in that she is serious.
I done told y'all.
She said, and be naked, okay? Listen, I don't know what you and Diddy got going on over there. With the grandbabies and everything. She's like, listen, you better make time today. Make time today. I'm here for it. Who is that?
You ready to go to bed now?
Yes. Yes. She done came in.
She just busted in the door.
She said, "You've been having too much fun on your time. See, he can't have too much time, too much fun on your own." She said, "Mama, me and the baby, we ready to go to bed." Where's
Right.
the bedtime story? But listen, y'all, and that is Adriana all day long. Oh God, that is too funny. Hey y'all, she was like, "You've been on here too long. Is your show over yet?" Look, I'll be honest with y'all. I've been waiting on my husband to open up this door and say, "Is you still on your show?" I know, nigga, it's not over yet. Listen, I'm actually gonna wrap it up because, as y'all see, the sinuses is coming for me right now.
Yeah.
It has been an amazing show. I hope you've blessed all of the viewers, listeners, the people that's watching us, following us, as much as you have me. It's been a lot of wisdom, a lot of insight for those that are experienced. And of course, not your status quo. You know what to expect, but she said she here for it. She has got bags packed already. She got a plan. So I'm
Listen.
gonna find my plan. Absolutely. I thank you, ladies, so much for joining us. Listen, guys, we appreciate you tuning in. Meet us back here every Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can follow us on Facebook at Single Moms Lifestyle, Single Moms to Wives, as well as YouTube, Single Moms Lifestyle, Single Moms to Wives. And again, if you guys would like to be on the show or you have any ideas, we are here for it. So email us at singlemomslifestyleradio@gmail.com. Ladies, it has been a pleasure. Of course, we are sending off the baby. I gotta share this video with you guys that he made for me. He's made this year so hard. I mean, he has just been he's an awesome kid, but he's just been like, I don't know. I think he's been kind of just torturing me because he's just like, "Mom, I bought your shoes today. Mom, I got your favorite candy. Mom, I built you a platform." And I'm like, "Don't go!" So, on top of all of that, he did this video for me, and I will always cherish it. I hope it bless you like it blesses me every time I watch it. We ain't got to go home. Well, we actually are home, but I'm going to bed. I'm going to take me some Benadryl and I'm going to bed. I see y'all next week. Thank y'all. We love you guys. And
good night.
Good night, Lady
Good night.
Chelie Shell.
Good night,
Thank
ladies.
y'all.
Thanks,
Love y'all so
ladies.
much. Appreciate
Love
it.
y'all. Y'all have a great night.
Thank you.
It's a letter to my mama, letter to my best friend. I know your love run deep, it'll never end. She taught me how to cook, she taught me how to clean. My dude's the realest one that is on my team, never ever picking sides. She taught me how to rise, taught me how to be a leader, never ever follow God, son, always follow God. She taught me how to pray, right before I eat, and right before I lay, don't be scared to make mistakes. She taught me that it's human, so I'ma be like Nike, and just do it, anything I wanna do. I know my mama, she gon' rock, yeah. She say never fear no men, only fear God, yeah. So I'ma walk around with my head high in these fear guys. My mama, she gon' be straight, I put that on my God. And I kill 100 niggas before I ever see you cry. I love you, mama. It's a letter to my mama, letter to my best friend. I know your love run deep, it'll never end. She taught me how to cook, she taught me how to clean. My dude's the realest one that is on my team, never ever picking sides. She taught me how to rise, taught me how to be a leader, never ever follow God, son, always follow God. She taught me how to pray, right before I eat, and right before I lay, don't be scared to make mistakes. She taught me that it's human, so I'ma be like Nike, and just do it, anything I wanna do. I know my mama, she gon' rock, yeah. She say never fear no men, only fear God, yeah. So I'ma walk around with my head high in these fear guys. My mama, she gon' be straight, I put that on my God. And I kill 100 niggas before I ever see you cry. I love you, mama. It's a letter to my mama, letter to my best friend. I know your love run deep, it'll never end. She taught me how to cook, she taught me how to clean. My dude's the realest one that is on my team, never ever picking sides. She taught me how to rise, taught me how to be a leader, never ever follow God, son, always follow God. She taught me how to pray, right before I eat and right before I lay. Don't be scared to make mistakes. She taught me that it's human, so I'ma be like Nike and just do it. Anything I wanna do, I know my mama, she gon' ride. Yeah. She say never fear no men, only fear God. Yeah. So I'ma walk around with my head high in these fear guys. My mama, she gon' be straight, I put that on my God. And I kill 100 niggas before I ever see you cry. I love you, mama. It's a letter to my mama, letter to my best friend. I know your love run deep, it'll never end. She taught me how to cook, she taught me how to clean. My dude's the realest one that is on my team, never ever picking sides. She taught me how to rise, taught me how to be a leader, never ever follow God, son, always follow God. She taught me how to pray, right before I eat and right before I lay. Don't be scared to make mistakes. She taught me that it's human, so I'ma be like Nike and just do it. Anything I wanna do, I know my mama, she gon' ride. Yeah. She said never fear no men, only fear God. Yeah. So I'ma walk around with my head high in these fear guys. My mama, she gon' be straight, I put that on my God. And I kill 100 niggas before I ever see you cry. I love you, mama. It's a letter to my mama, letter to my best friend. I know your love run deep, it'll never end. She taught me how to cook, she taught me how to clean. My dude's the realest one that is on my team, never ever picking sides. She taught me how to rise, taught me how to be a leader, never ever follow God, son, always follow God. She taught me how to pray, right before I eat and right before I lay. Don't be scared to make mistakes. She taught me that it's human, so I'ma be like Nike and just do it. Anything I wanna do, I know my mama, she gon' ride. Yeah. She say never fear no men, only fear God. Yeah. So I'ma walk around with my head high in these fear guys. My mama, she gon' be straight, I put that on my God. And I kill 100 niggas before I ever see you cry. I love you, mama.